Welcome everybody to another Pinocchio Foot running meditation video. I am your host, Crocky Meshkin. Today I'm going to teach you guys about third beat breathing. Now you might be saying, what in the world is third beat breathing? Well, I didn't invent this, yet I've never seen anybody call it this, and I've never seen anybody go to the lengths that I have gone to make an animation. So let me show you what I'm talking about. You guys are seeing these feet moving at 180 beats per minute. And remember, these are just guidance videos. These are educational videos. When you're out there running, you don't have to be so calculated and so robotic. But this is to help teach you better technique. So if I'm running and I'm breathing out, I'm exhaling on an even beat, it's going to be like this. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Notice how that causes my exhale to be on my left foot every time. So as I exhale, my diaphragm is pushing. This is going to ultimately change my core strength. And that's why it's better to have the exhale alternating. Third beat breathing would be an odd beat, which would therefore cause your exhale to happen as your weight is on a different side of the body each time. So let's take a listen to what third beat breathing sounds like. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So allow me to pause. All right, that's pretty quick. Yet I think you can see what I'm talking about, how your exhale is going to be on a different side of the body if you can do the third beat breathing. Now, as far as I know, there are no studies of these top runners. You imagine if you could take Cheptegei, Kipchoge, Walmsley, Mo Farah, Scott Jurek. If you could take all these guys and study the way they breathe, that would be some great information, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, that we can get a really good analysis of all these top runners and exactly how they breathe. In general, the theory is that everybody has their rhythm of breathing. You don't exactly want to suddenly change your way of breathing if your running is going great. Anytime you try to change your form, this is going to take some time to learn the new form and then get better. But in theory, if you were to find the greatest form possible, sometimes it's worth taking a month, a few weeks to just work on that form. You're going to, not be as fast as usual. But when you come back around, you're going to be even better than you were before. Let's take a listen again at this third beat breathing, and it's really easy. When you're out there running, if you don't have any music on or anything, when you're out there running, you just go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and you'll notice just by doing that, it will cause your exhales to be on a different foot. A different foot is hitting the ground while you're exhaling every time. 1, 2, 1, 2, and you'll feel it. It's really a lot simpler than I'm probably making it sound. So let's listen now at halftime so you guys can really get it down. I think there's a lot of value in having that balance, that your exhale is on a different side of the body each time. And for those of you that are in a rhythm where you exhale on even notes, that might explain why you're always having injuries or tightness on one side of the body. And let's face it, guys, I'm OCD with this running stuff. I think I'd call myself like an OCD hippie. So even though I'll run around barefoot in the dirt, I'm not OCD about germs. I'm OCD about how can I be the healthiest person possible? How can I have the perfect form? And this all started from when I read the book Born to Run by Chris McDougall, led me to reading Chi Running by Danny Dreyer, led me to doing a workshop, one of Danny's workshops in person. That's when I became so obsessed with making 180 beats per minute music and so on. So let's take a listen to what third beat breathing sounds like. I'm always looking for how can I improve my running? How can I improve my form? I'm basically making an experiment here. I'm going to upload just a plain old meditation video of like 30 minutes or an hour of third beat breathing. So you guys can really check it out. But it's easy to do when you're out there running. You just go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2,